Hi, it's Keith Petersen again from the Eardly Petersen Company. We'd like to show you some features on the Miele S7 series upright vacuum, which arguably is one of the best upright vacuums ever made in this industry. As we have highlighted in prior videos, the key to proper vacuum design is that the machine itself, the component parts, the housings and the channels are engineered to airtight levels so that particles cannot come out from the vacuum. If that's not achieved, the critical particles will be coming out of the vacuum in very high numbers. So Miele has an airtight product here which produces very high cleaning efficiencies, and the particles then are kept inside the vacuum. One of the disadvantages traditionally with an upright vacuum is the cleaning accessories, what we call onboard tools, have limitations in terms of reach and versatility. Miele worked very hard to ensure that this upright overcame those problems, and I'll show you in this brief demo how they did that. The first thing to notice is that the vacuum is very streamlined. Of course, this vacuum is not a small machine. It is a twin motor design. This arguably is the best way to make an upright vacuum. The main suction motor resides in the primary housing of the machine. There's then a second motor at the base to spin the brush. Each motor does its own task, which has considerable abilities. There's a simple handle release on the back, and the machine is lowered into position. Miele incorporates, this will go all the way flush for cleaning as well as is available underneath beds and lower furniture. Miele incorporates a design where this machine will rotate. They call it power steering. It enables a very fluid motion as all that's needed to make this machine go in necessary directions. The cord system is so that you've got a 39-foot cord. Many vacuums today, the cords are extremely short, and you find yourself pretty well running from room to room. The cord comes off with a release and can be plugged in. This handle grip is very comfortable. At the top of the handle are two switches. One is a switch that will turn the main vacuum on. The second switch controls whether the brush motor is running. The reason for that is that the lower switch controls whether or not the brush motor is in activity, and you can then shut the brush down if you're coming off a carpet, say, that has fringe like an oriental, or if you wish to do a bare floor, the revolving brush action can be shut off. The brush will not harm the floor, but the activity of the brush rotating tends to scatter particles. By halting that rotating action, the suction from the main motor will enable bare floor cleaning. So this upright works very well on bare floors, which is unusual for an upright. Has rubber tires underneath. It will not mark a floor. The cleaning tool design is one of the best in the business. The hose then can be removed by grasping the top of this handle and pulling. The hose comes out with an extension wand. It's aluminum, nice and lightweight. So if you're cleaning up around a ceiling, you don't have the weight of a steel chrome-plated wand. It's an adjustable wand, and of course any of the accessories in the back of the vacuum can be placed on the wand. So it's an easy matter to put, say, a dust brush on here, adjust to the proper level, and we can get up and clean over windows. We can clean along ceilings. If desired, the hose itself can be removed from the wand. Any of the accessories can go directly on the end of the hose. The vacuum stores a full complement of accessories. The dust brush, which has a natural bristle, it's nice and soft. The upholstery tool for cleaning draperies, upholstery, and so on. And a nice long crevice tool. These accessories are right at the fingertip in the back of the vacuum. Now, one of the primary functions of this hose design is to allow a Miele a continual reach with a hose that will stretch out to a nice acceptable length. So the limitations of a standard upright, where the hose only allows the user to go a few feet from the vacuum, is completely overcome. The hose is attached at the lower quadrant of the machine, giving it very good stability. So Miele has very nicely overcome this problem with cleaning accessories. You can move around quite a distance from this vacuum and not have any issues. The next thing I'd like to highlight is that this machine uses a cogged belt system on the brush. The average vacuum cleaner uses a rubber belt of some sort, and those belts stretch and need replacement. A cogged belt has teeth. It doesn't stretch and it doesn't slip. So the brush turns at a constant speed, and engineered into the vacuum is a design so that if the brush is jammed, the machine shuts off. The likelihood is you'll never have to replace the belt. Now, as mentioned initially, and as we always emphasize in relation to quality vacuum design, this is an airtight machine. When this hood is shut securely, we have total airtight control of all particles entering this machine. The only avenue for exit on this vacuum is an exhaust compartment, which is after the motor. And into that exhaust compartment, Miele engineers a certified HEPA filter. It has a gasket on it. It makes an airtight fit when installed. And the only way the air can leave this vacuum is, by definition, through that filter, and all particles to bacteria size are now retained inside the machine. One can see Miele's focus on everything being sanitary if there is an examination of their bags. They have 9 layers of filtration in every bag, and there's a sealing cap that will flip up and seal the bag as it's removed to make for a sanitary empty. After the bag is a filter. Every box of bags contains one of those filters. So that should be changed as you go through a box of bags. One of the nice design features is this lifts and secures. If the user forgets to do that, there are flanges inside the hood, and when this vacuum is shut this way, those flanges encounter the edge of the bag bracket and lift and hold the bag into place. So in summation, the S7 series of Miele, and this is a swing model. We carry a full range of their upright models. They offer extremely powerful vacuums, very quiet and smooth, very easy to use, and these machines will retain all particles down to the critical health issue sizes, and this is our largest selling series of upright in a quality machine. If you have further questions, please contact us at 908-232-5723. Thank you.